figured I'd try to do something fancy here with this camera. That's good enough. We're going into this thing. I'm going to sing you a song called, well, the song is basically, the piano is going to be atonal, so it's sort of atonal represents the comedicness of today's music and of today's music, and the fact that I have a band that I believe could save the world. Because we're old now and nobody can write a song to save their life, young or maybe our age too, because we have a bunch of, well, maybe we can't write anymore, but we did write some good stuff. It wasn't a lot, because the band only lasted about 4 years. And in 2023, I might get some good chords out of this by just fucking around. All right, forget about my band broke up in '90, so whatever. I don't think it's ever gonna reunite. I don't know. I think we're too old anyway. But it's like I don't know. I feel like, well, if no one else is gonna save the music world, because it's so bad that I don't even want to talk about it. But actually, I'm going to try to sing about it. No, maybe that's a bad idea. But maybe it might be funny or something. I don't know. It's like, I know that. I'm just going to hit chords and sing, because I can sing with the chords, whatever I hit. You know that there's girls that are in like this risque outfits, and they're making these terrible records, and well, Dave Freeman actually invented this, and I don't know why that he could do it better, of course, and that was a terrible tingle there, and the piano's not tuned, and so okay, where was I? Okay, there are no more concerts anywhere. You go to the Eagles with the Steely Dan opening up for $3,000 and Madonna for $4,000. But I'm not going to pay that money for 2 hours. And I used to see concerts in the 1980s, and they were $12 as ticket. $12 a ticket for Rush, $12 a ticket for Judas Priest, $14 for like Triumph, and then they were a pretty good band, not that great. I really went to see Mountain. I really went to see Mountain, to be honest, and Yngwie Malmsteen instead. Although Triumph wasn't that bad actually. Oh, sorry. So we have today that's a nice quote. We know that I'm gonna bang myself on the head with a hammer right now on camera. Here we go. I don't have any hammers. Okay. So that means without a hammer, I can't bang myself on the head. All right, I'm sorry, back to the composition. I know, Dave Freeman chord. I know that, I don't know what I'm singing about. I mean, probably should go to a hospital as soon as possible. Where was I? I want to put all my feet on all three of these things. Yes, all three pedals. Interesting. Don't worry about the bad notes. Just no. So anyway, I'm trying to sing a song here. I'm singing a song about today's music industry. It's not run by record companies anymore. It's run by corporations. So when you see like AtlanticRecords.com, it really isn't Atlantic.com. It's I don't know what the hell it is. Anyway, they got more stuff in vaults coming out forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So there's so much stuff in the vaults that are over 40 years old and that are probably great, like the Grateful Dead vault that has like 10,000 tapes in it. And there's one out today from The Garden that I just downloaded for free. And so I'm singing a song about today's rock bands. Let me think of them. Well, I can't say their name, so I have to go by the name Garbo, Halen, Enema. So twist the words around and you'll get what I'm talking about. They are playing the Madison Square Garden, and they suck. They made 2 records and they're playing the Garden. They made 2 records and they're playing the Garden. And 2 records and they're playing the Garden. And 2 records and they're playing the Garden. And for an expensive price. Oh, that's a terrible chord. Let's get a nice chord for this. That's not a nice chord for that. That's not a nice chord for that. No, it's not a nice chord for that. Why can I get nice chords? There is a nice chord. A nice chord for Enema. Yes. Okay. These Led Zeppelin Young Wannabes. I'll just play the same chord over and over because it sounds good. And you know that I'm insane. Where was I? Oh yeah. And there's bands playing everywhere in clubs and theaters and mostly cover bands doing tribute ABBA acts, something like that, with the like they look like they're real, like they're there. I saw Zappa and it was terrible. And anyway, I think that was my last concert. Can you imagine that? My last concert. I die and I go see a 3D Frank Zappa concert, and he's been dead for 30 years. So, alright. Okay, sorry. This is what happens when my mind goes in all these different directions. Okay. We were talking about the music industry today, Okay, this is like Nachos Grande. She goes by the name of Grande. Ariana Grande. And there's like 3,000, I think I've seen about 3,000. I don't know if they're from now or from 20 years ago, but it came, first of all, we're going to do a little, this is after Madonna. I give Madonna credit. Sorry, I give Madonna credit. She was a part of a better movement. I'm talking about the Britney Spears, who, first of all, gotta play a chord. There's your Britney Spears chord. I just put my hands down and there there's your Britney Spears. Okay, Britney Spears chord. Britney Spears chord. Britney Spears was manufactured and did Come On Baby One More Time in the late 90s and started this revolution of like porn rock sort of like, and that term was made in front of Frank Zappa at the PMRC, porn rock, based on a Wasp record. Anyway, I think that was the record. No, it was a Prince record. I think it was, I don't know, whatever it was. I think it was Prince. Anyway, let's go back to where I was. In the last 25 years since not Alanis Morissette, not Sheryl Crow, not Liz Phair, not Juliana Hatfield, not like the Breeders, not like Veruca Salt, not Nirvana, and I hated Pearl Jam. Ugh, God, I hated Pearl Jam. Anyways, back to the song. Now, so for the last 25 years, we have gone, and some of them have been forgotten and forgotten. You would have to like go to Wikipedia. No, you go to Wikipedia and you put in the word music, say 2007 or 2004 or 2002. I had a chord there for a second. Fuck it. You go back to, you gotta look up Wikipedia 2002, and what do you find? You find what was made that year, and if you look in the list, you'll see nauseating artists amongst older artists making nauseating albums probably as well that you don't even remember, because I know, because I've done the research and I know what's there. Okay, sorry, and just giving you some information there. Okay, so where am I? So some people are making money, because some of them have, like Lady Gaga has $400 million. Now, how did Lady Gaga make $400 million when Johnny Anderson of Yes only has $5 million? And I'll tell you why. This is the reason. Okay, I'm going to stop playing for a minute. Okay, when I heard that Johnny Anderson from Yes only had $5 million to his name, I'm not going to, if you don't know who he is, that's your problem, and I'm sorry. And then Lady Gaga, I see 400 million. 5 million, 400 million. 5 million, 400 million. I don't know how. It was either from sneaker ads. Maybe her music sold for a while. Maybe her concerts sold for a while. Maybe, oh God. She did something to make that amount of money. She was in a couple movies, and she did an album with the late Tony Bennett, and she's now making a song with the Rolling Stones. And I don't even know who if I'm correct, I may be wrong about this. I heard that Charlie Watts and Bill Wyman are only on 2 tracks on the entire new Rolling Stones album, with Lady Gaga doing a backup on one of the songs. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this band has really gone downhill. I don't care if Jagger's 80 years old. Am I singing right with that chord? It's hard to sing with that chord. It's hard to sing with that. No, it's not hard to sing with that chord. Okay, I think you see where I'm going with this, but that's just the beginning, because now you have the people that have been around for the last 10 years. Who are they? I don't know any artists in the last 10 years. I don't know any artists in the first 10 years of the 2000 period. I mean, I could. No, no. I thought of somebody, but she was in the Black Eyed Peas. I don't remember her name. Because she was good looking. Had a problem with drugs. I can't remember her name. Jesus Christ. And she's in her 50s now. Is she my age? No, she's a little younger. But sorry. Knock her out of the. This is about young people. This is about young people either making it in the business, but who is making it in the music business? I don't know who's making it in the music business. If I think of let's think of men for a second. Train? No, they're an old band. Hootie and the Blowfish? Old band. I don't even like these bands. That band that went ooh ah, ooh boo 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 ooh bah, ooh boo. What's that band with the kids? They were like brothers. And it started with an Hanson. You believe I'm mentioning Hanson? I'm mentioning Hanson. Go and try to listen to a whole Hanson record. I'm sure it's very entertaining, really entertaining, and very, very educational. Okay, so anyway, let's think of more people. I think of more people. More people I can't stand. That's the fun of this. I should have brought a list out. I did not plan well for this. I did not plan well. So this is going to end now because I just thought of an idea.